Did I really just answer the door looking like this? Yes, yes I did. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I style two specific hair extensions. I am new to the hair extension world, I can't lie to you. So I have two different styles that I'm going to show you. Well, kind of three styles. It kind of turned into three. It's two pieces but three styles, if you feel me. You get what I'm saying. So all of the pieces were really kindly gifted by Insert Name Here, and they are a really popular hair extension brand, and I was really blessed to have the opportunity to be working with them. This video is not sponsored, they just kindly gifted these products to me. So I want to show you guys how I basically use both of them, how I style it, all of that kind of thing, the shade that I am, if you guys want a bit of a comparison, stuff like that, so you have a bit of a review. But anyway, I'm basically going to show you how I create this, one other pony style, and how I put in full just like length clip-in extensions. So if you want to see how I did all of this, then go ahead and keep watching. But thank you guys so much for clicking on the video, and I hope you enjoy this one. Mwah. Okay, so for the first look, I'm going to show you basically how to style the U-clip hair extensions from Insert Name Here. So this is in the shade, I can't remember the shade, it will be written down below. This is the, I believe it's the 22 inch. It is roughly the same length as my hair. It's not going to necessarily add much length, but what I like it for is the thickness, because I feel like even though I have a lot of hair and I have long hair, especially when I straighten it or style it, it's like it just goes so much thinner. Like, I made the mistake of when I was younger, I used to get my hair thinned. Oh, so stupid. I wish I could just go back and like yell at myself and be like, don't do it. But here we are. So it's a lot thinner than it used to be. So I prefer to wear extensions, not necessarily for the length, but more so to make my hair fuller. I'll show you what the fastening bit looks like. So it's like this, it's a U-clip extension is what it's called. But do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. When I first got it, I was like, rah, this is about to be a madness to put on. Like, this is gonna take so long. I was like, I'm gonna end up not wearing it because it's just gonna be really long-winded to put on. But then, I'm not gonna lie, when I first did it, I was like, rah, this was actually hella quick. So I'm gonna show you guys how I basically put it in and how I style it. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start by styling like my natural hair first. So what I think I want to do, I really like the way that this like naturally has like a curl and a flick, but it's relatively like sleek and straight until the bottom. So I'm going to try and kind of mimic something a little bit similar. Guys, I'm really not the best with my hair, so this is about to be a journey. Don't roast me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of straighten my hair and then try to sort of flick the bottom a little bit. I'm going to need a mirror. I did not come prepared. Alright, I'm going to start by taking my hoops out because, do you know what? I've made this mistake before. I've tried to like straighten my hair with hoops in and I just don't understand why, because it just makes life harder for myself. I want to defrizz it because my natural hair, when I come out the shower and dry it, it just has this like, do you see what I mean? It just looks a bit frizzy, like it's a bit fluffy on the edges. But I just want it to come across a little bit sleeker, not necessarily make everything dead straight, but when I do go through my hair with a straightener, it just neatens everything, so there's less frizz basically, and that's what I want to do today. So I'm going through it quite loosely. I'm not doing it systematically. I'm not like sectioning my hair and doing it like that. Like, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really lazy with my hair, so a lot of the time I don't really section it when I'm styling my hair. I'll just do whatever, because I always take so long on my makeup. I'm like, when it gets to my hair, I'm like, yeah, whatever's quickest at this point. Like, I'm already running late for the motive, so I'm not really doing much at the bottoms because I'm gonna try and attempt. Notice how I said try and not do. I'm gonna try and curl it a bit. Like, you know when you curl it with straighteners? Yeah, I've never really been able to do it, but I tried and I feel like the last time I was able to successfully do it, so we're gonna try it again. Let's hope that the time that I try it on camera it actually works, because otherwise it'll be really embarrassing. Now it's time to try the curls, so wish me luck. If it goes wrong, then it's not the end of the world because it's at the back. So I'm gonna slowly twirl it and then pull it through. Have you ever seen a bigger fail in your life? I mean, that did something, but not what I wanted it to do. Third time lucky, third time lucky. What the hell did I just do? Oh, actually that's not, well, it's definitely not what I was trying to do, but it's not that bad. I'm not gonna use a straightener. BRB, I'm gonna get my curling one, because you know what, I just don't vibe with straighteners, they're just not my thing. Okay, take two. Okay, so I'm using a hair wand barrel thing instead. I want a big barrel because I want this to be really, really loose. Like, I don't want it to be major curls because you guys saw the extension. I just want it to sort of mimic that. I want it to have a bit of a flick at the bottom. So I'm going to take like a relatively big-ish chunk of hair. Let's say like this size, so that the curl will be looser. And yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's better. Note to self, never attempt to use a straightener when I am way better at using curlers. So you don't really, you can literally just do this for like 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be some like, oh raw, I need to curl my hair. Like, just the simplest, like literally just hold it in for like a few seconds and it will just give you a bit of a wave. If you just know how to blow dry your hair, do that instead, because that's basically the look that I'm trying to mimic, but I'm just incompetent. So if you're like me, try this way. Oh my days, I'm so dumb. I accidentally turned it off. How long have I been curling my hair with a curler that was off? Notice how I've got absolutely no system going on here. Like, this is just how to for dummies. Oh, that side looks so much better. See, when I don't try, it comes out better. Isn't that the story of your life? You know, whenever you're going somewhere and then you try and look cute, something always goes wrong, like your makeup or your hair, like something doesn't sit right. Whenever it's like an important occasion, it doesn't work. But when you're just doing it like for like a low-key motive or just for the banter, that's when you're like, rah, this has come out banging. Like, you know, then ones when people say when you try and do a messy bun, and it's like when you try to do a messy bun, it just doesn't work. You either look like a ballerina or like you literally look like you've just woken up. But then when you quickly do a messy bun before you go into the shower, it literally looks like the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, literally happens all the time. So I've just put some hairspray in. I'm just gonna, again, run my fingers through it. Just like a little bit of hairspray because we want the hair to stay looking sleek. We don't want it to get like crunchy. Do you know what I mean? I hate that. Right, okay, now we're gonna section our hair. So use a comb if you want. Or if you have nails like me, multifunctional out here. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm putting it as a middle parting. So as you can see, I've already parted my hair in the middle. Now I'm gonna separate a little a little section. So I'm just gonna put all my hair to the back, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go from about here and I'm gonna section out like about this much. So I'm taking literally like the very top layer of my hair and I'm just gonna separate that. I'm just gonna sort of twirl this bit of my hair to get it out of the way. Like this, looking really cute right now. And then I'm gonna take one of these little clips and just clip it like that. Just bring myself down a bit. Make sure that it's all kind of nicely brushed. All the hairs are downwards. Then you'll see that there are clips on the inside lining. You wanna make sure that all the clips are open. So it kind of, it's like this, you pop it closed or open like that. So they're really like simple to use. I'm gonna hold it outwards and flip it like that. Then I'm gonna try and go as close to the root of my hair as I can. I'm gonna go from the center and I'm gonna go and try and hook it. Hook it and then bring the pieces on either side. Make sure it's really kind of dug its teeth into my roots. Then just press down and you clip it in. It's literally done. Sorry, but even with my lack of competence, I was able to make that work. Okay, now I'm just gonna unclip this I actually longed out the most simple tutorial just from that whole like beginning section of not being able to curl my hair. Okay, and just bring it down. Make sure that any strays are sorted. And then you can see, look how cute! Look how cute this is. And it blends in really nicely with my natural hair. The extensions are so nicely styled. When my straggly hair on top isn't styled as nicely, it's not that noticeable. You just want to make sure that when you section it at the top, you take enough hair so that when you bring it back down, it will cover the tracks of the extensions underneath. Okay, that's it really. This is style number 1. And now the second style is a pony. So I'm gonna cut to that and show you that look. I literally do this all the time. Like Rachel brought it up to me the other day. She was like, I was like, do I have any catchphrases? And she was like, if this counted as a catchphrase, then it would be this. I don't even know where it came from. It's a bit cringe, but I don't know. Hey guys, okay, so it is a completely different day. Just thought I'd let you know in case you're like, what the hell is going on here? So this is now old hair in terms of like wash hair, right? So I'm gonna show you how I use this piece from Insert Name Here. This is a pony extension. So yeah, today I'm gonna show you how I use this. So I have come to you with old hair for a reason, not just because I'm crusty and dusty, but because it basically goes better with the look. So I'm gonna do like a sleek pony, and then this is gonna be like a big, like this kind of pony. Do you know what I mean? Like that. And do you know what? It's actually hella quick. I've done this a few times. So, okay, I'm just gonna talk you through what I do. So there are 2 ways that you can do this hairstyle. There is like a heat proof way that you can do this, or there's a way that I do it when I use heat in the moment if I've not planned it ahead. I've not planned it ahead today. So I'm going to be showing you guys the heat way. Basically what you want to do is the pieces of hair that are going to be shown, you kind of want it to mimic the style of hair of the pony, just because I feel like it blends in a lot better that way. You don't get that much of a differentiation between your actual hair and the extension. So let me show you what I'm talking about so it makes a bit more sense. So this is the pony. Look how cute it is. I'm literally obsessed with this style. I love it. I think this is such a vibe. So you can see it's that kind of like mermaid sort of crimped but like natural vibe. So I want to basically make my natural hair mimic this sort of style. So you have 2 options. One is what I'm going to be doing today, which is you can use a hair waver. Yeah, you can use a hair waver, or what you can do is, I will link the tutorial for how I do this down below because I do have a video on it, and it's how you can create that same kind of effect but without using any specific equipment or any heat on your hair. So I'm going to leave that tutorial down in the description, and you do have to do that like in advance before you want your hair to be styled, like a day or 2. So my package is here. Hold up. Did I really just answer the door looking like this? Yes, yes I did. So if you want to follow that, I will leave the tutorial down there so you can do that first and then come and follow this part. So here we go. I'm going to show you the heat way. So what I'm going to do is, I kind of like when I do a pony to have 2 bits kind of in the front instead of slicking it all. I feel like it makes it more cohesive, especially when you're using extensions. Like if you make your natural hair come out and look in the same style, then it's like, it looks more believable. Does that make sense? Like it makes it look all like one piece rather than, oh yeah, that's not what her natural hair looks like. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna just basically part my hair in the middle as I've already done, and then I'm gonna take 2 pieces like that size, and then I'm gonna tie the rest up in like a high slick pony. So I'm literally gonna use my hairbrush, a comb, and I like to use my Aloe Vera Gel. You can use like any kind of like hair gel that you have, but for me this one, like I just prefer this one because it's natural and it doesn't like irritate me because like it's not got any extra chemicals and stuff in it, and you guys know that I'm like hella sensitive, so I just like using this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slick back my pony and then we can continue. So because we're slicking it back, this is why If you do this with freshly washed hair, it's going to be a little bit harder because naturally your hair is a little bit like fluffier when you've just washed it, whereas when it's a few days old, it's easier to do like a more slick back kind of look. But by this point, like your natural oils have started to come in and it just makes it all look a lot cleaner, so you have to use a lot less of the gel. Like your natural hair will kind of assist you with that. So for like a hair tie, I really like these thick bands. I get them from H&M and they are literally like my life. I feel like a normal hair tie just doesn't hold it in place how I want it to. This is a lot more sturdy. So once I have decided how high I want my pony, I'm gonna go about there, I reckon. I'm just gonna secure it with the hair tie, so then it should look a little like this. And now is when I go in with my aloe vera gel just to slick everything back. So I just take it on my fingers, and you can also use a spoolie to help you with this. And I'm just looking in the mirror and I'm slicking it, making sure to take all of my baby hairs, like every hair other than these front pieces. So pull it out of the way and just slick it as neatly as you can. So if it starts to kind of come up like this, it's alright because we can secure it all in place with some hair grips and things in a minute. As long as you just kind of get the bulk of it sort of slick back, then you're kind of getting rid of the frizz as well. And don't forget the underneath of your pony as well. So I just kind of do this so that the hair doesn't get in the way. And then repeat the same technique. Make sure you go from right at the base and follow it up. Now if you want, at this point you can style your edges as well, or you can just do it all in one slick back. Today I think I'm going to do it slick back because I have these pieces forward, so I'm not going to really style my edges necessarily. I'm just going to slick them. I'm going to take a spoolie and I'm going to get some gel, put it straight onto the spoolie and use it just for those stubborn hairs that do not want to get slicked back. And you can use this to kind of comb it in place with the gel. Oh my god, I just realised I look like I have an absolute obsession with green today. Okay, now just to make sure that it's all like secure long term, I'm going to take some hair grips. So I have these grips over here, and for me, I have like specific places where I know my baby hairs and stuff just don't want to act right, so that's where I'm going to concentrate them. So my underneath section never wants to cooperate, so I'm going to just pin these. Oh my god, I dropped it. These things are literally like rationed in this house. Like, I swear they disappear in front of me. Okay, for now I think that's all in place. We can always touch up a little bit later anyway. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my front two pieces and I'm going to use my hair waver and I'm just going to clamp that, and then I'm going to repeat the same to the pony. So it doesn't have to be too neat on the pony, it's more important that you make the front pieces look cute. So I'm going to take my hair waver and clamp all the way through this, but I'm going to go quite roughly. As long as it generally has that sort of shape, then you're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera and then I will come back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I did it really quickly. So now it's time to put the extension in. So this one is called the Shayla pony, and I am in the shade Ash Blonde, for anyone wondering. Both the last extension and this one are in the same shade, but I will keep like all the info down there anyways. So it's literally really easy to use, like I'm not even fronting. Anyway, so it looks like this, and you have a little grip bit here, and then you have this piece which is going to wrap around the like hair tie. So let me bring myself down a bit. What I'm going to do is face it outwards and then flip it like that, and then I take the grip bit here and I slide it at the base of where I have put my hair tie, and you just want to push it in, make sure it's secure, so then it sits like this. Then I'm going to take this bit over here, and it's basically like it's made of Velcro. So what I'm going to do is take it all the way around, so from the bottom, and basically just wrap it round that part to make it as secure as possible. So this way it hides your hair tie as well. So I'm going to keep taking it round until I'm out of hair. So we have this bit left here. Then I'm going to take this grip here, and this one you basically get given some with the extension which match the shade. So I'm going to take it, lay it down, fasten that, and that holds it in place. And that's literally it. I'm going to come back a bit higher now so you can see. Sorry, but are you seeing this? Like, are you actually seeing this right now? Because I'm dying. Like, listen. Look here. No one can chat to me when I look like this. Like, no one can chat to me when I have this in my hair. Are you mad? Are you mad? Okay, so you can basically leave it there, or you can like style it further. So I'm just going to show you guys an idea of what you can do. So I have these little clear elastic. Oh, got it. I have these little clear elastics, and I'm going to do that look. Like, you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. It's like this thing that people are doing at the moment. I'll show you. I don't know how to describe it, so I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to take a clear elastic, and I'm going to choose, say, about around there, and gonna put it through just once like that, and then repeat this basically all the way down. So bunch up another bit, and then kind of like puff it up a little bit. And then you have this vibe going on. Sorry, but is that not a vibe? Like, hi. Hi. I'm good, how are you? Yeah. You're not tied down to it literally just being a pony. You can still play with how it looks and how you style it. So anyway, that is the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, if you want to see more hair videos, because I don't really do that many hair videos, if you want to see more, just drop me a comment, drop me a message, and I will definitely go on it for you guys. But I really hope that you enjoyed this one. All the information that you will need about Insert Hair will be in the description, about, like, you know, like the shades and like the names of it and all of that kind of thing. But yeah, that's it really. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and stay safe, stay positive. I love you, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye guys.